Hey guys, it's Jay. Sitting here in my garage under this quarantine. I don't know what day it is, 563. I don't know. I stopped counting after I started forgetting what days of the week was and where I was at in the month. But I'm pretty sure that's a lot. It's the same for everybody. Trying something new. Started doing some YouTube videos. Just put that up. Started last week. I started out with short videos, like minute-long videos, real quick, little snippets of some exercises on Instagram. I've been doing that for a while. But now it's time for me to take it to the next step and get in front of the camera and talk to those that I can't get to. I've been a trainer since 2007, and I've had a good run. I've been to a lot of different places. I've experienced a lot of different things, met a lot of different people. A little bit about myself is I started training I became a personal trainer in 2007. And I believe in the first video that I did, I had my daughter and she was sitting behind the camera and she was interviewing me and she was asking me questions. And she asked me what got me into personal training, and at the time, what I was relating to, what came to me was a lot of the clients that I had in front of me that I feel like were put in front of me for a reason, or that God placed me in front of them for a reason. But I had jumped into pretty much after I became a personal trainer, and I kind of realized what I was able to do for myself and for others. And I gotta tell you, it's a really good feeling to be able to inspire someone, motivate someone, and to change someone's life. I'm there for people because as a kid, and then growing up, you know, as a young teen, even into my early 20s, especially when I was a kid, I never had that fatherly figure to help. I don't know what it was. I lacked confidence in myself. I never felt like I was good enough. I never felt like I was strong enough. And I feel like a lot of people that I got in front of me, I saw myself in them in a way. Because as a kid, we all get picked on. You know, I was always the skinniest kid in school. I never saw I never saw the good in me. I never saw that I was very likable. I always put myself in a corner. I made sure I really didn't get along with the popular kids in school. I mean, I got along with them, but I never really hung out with them because I felt like I wasn't a part of that cool group, you know. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you, especially the youth nowadays, with the way the world is right now, and I hope it gets better. I hope this quarantine kind of wakens people up to realize, like, hey, it's not about you. It's about the other people that are around you, because we have a huge strength in us to help inspire other people around us that really need it. And I was one of those kids growing up. I really needed that help. I needed that inspiration. I needed someone to look up to. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm blessed to have a grandmother that was always there for me. And to this day, I believe she's still there for me. She passed on many years ago, but I could still feel her presence. I had a wonderful mother that was there, but I never had that male figure consistently. And it really took a toll on me. And I think as a kid, in order to kind of get away from that and get away from that loneliness and that doubt, is I put myself into athletics. I put myself into sports, and I really, really pushed myself. And I wanted to be the best because I wanted my father to show up to one of my track meets. I felt like if I came in number one, or I came in our team won, I felt like he would just miraculously show up. But that's not how it works. And so growing up as a kid, my number one goal in life was to become better than the man before me. It wasn't becoming rich and famous. It wasn't becoming popular. It definitely wasn't how many people liked me. It definitely wasn't how many people followed me. That didn't exist back in the 80s, back in the 90s. But it does now. We're just gonna have to adapt to it. But going back to pushing myself to get that attention that I felt like I needed growing up. He never showed up. He never came to my basketball games. He never came to any of my track meets. He never came to any of my cross-country meets. But what I realized is that there were people there that were good. And those people were my mentors. Those people were my coaches. My track coaches, my cross-country coaches. Oh, I joined the military at 20, and those were my commanders and my drill sergeants, people that instilled this strength that I never realized I had until I did realize that I was worth everything. And to this day I have them to look up to. And that's why I do what I do. Because we all need someone to look up to. We all need someone to take our hand and to guide us in the right direction. It's crazy because, like I said earlier, like I wanted to become better than the man before me. And I told myself, God, I just want to be the best father that I could be. That was my aspiration. That was my dream. That was my goal. And wow, I've done amazing things. Things that I never would have imagined doing, because it seems like a dream still. You know, and the most amazing thing about it is that my children, they say, Dad, you're the best dad that I've ever. And like, Dad, you did it. You know, you went to LA, and within the first few months, I had people in front of me that I would have never imagined having in front of me. Going to these events that I never would imagine going to, red carpet events, movie premieres. You know, my client in LA, who I'm going to dedicate a lot of these workouts to, a lot of my clients, you know, from the past, now I'm going to start doing workout videos. Ariel Vroman, movie director, amazing human being. His wife Vika, beautiful woman, inside and out. And I've got to be there from the very beginning when they had their little baby. And I have been able to see her grow over the last year and a half. I'm Uncle JJ to a movie director's little girl. And so I'm not making these videos to, you know, get 1,000, get 1,000,000 likes or subscribers or followers. I'm here to change lives.